Mike, check 1 2. It's the Y2K collector, and I guess I might have been wrong about the Switch 2 madness because I actually went back to a different GameStop just to see what they had there for retro, and it seemed like they had a lot more pre-orders or pre-order slots available for anyone who wanted to get the Switch 2. So if you are still wanting to get the Switch 2, if it was something that was on your wish list or something that you were trying to pick up and you think it's too late because it's already, late in the day, I would say still try to swing by your GameStop because chances are they probably still have pre-order slots available. I don't think this thing sold out like the way people thought it was going to. Maybe it did online, just because obviously a lot more people are going to go for the more convenient way of just pre-ordering it online. But I think in store, at least for GameStop, you do have some options available. So I did see that. I actually had the opportunity to pre-order it myself once I got to the register, picking up some of these retro games that I'll show you here in a second. But I thought about it. Honestly, I did. I was like, do I want to pre-order it? And I was like, nah. So I could have got it today, or at least I could have put in the pre-order. I just chose not to, just because, like I said in my other videos, it's not something that I'm really pressed about getting right now. I will live vicariously through everyone else on YouTube that has pre-ordered theirs. I will watch if you ordered one and you make a bunch of videos about yours and you do an unboxing and you showcase your games, then I will gladly watch the videos and see what it's about. And, I will wait. I will wait. I do not feel like it's something that I need to get right away. All that being said, though, it is still buy two, get 1 week. And they had some games there that I decided to take advantage of. I'm going to show some of them to you here. First, starting off with this copy of Donkey Kong 64. I actually had Donkey Kong 64 and I traded my old copy away as part of a bundle when I think I was getting Silent Hill 3. So I remember I bundled a bunch of games and traded all those games away to pick up Silent Hill 3, and Donkey Kong was in that bundle. So it's good to get this one back into the collection. And sorry if I sound stuffy, allergies, they're on 1,000 right now. But got Donkey Kong 64 back in the fold. Next up, we have a clean copy of Super Mario World. This is another game that I traded away in a bundle. Not in the same bundle for Silent Hill 3, but I think I actually traded this game away in a bundle for Silent Hill Origins. That was a trade I did last year, towards the end of last year, when I did a bunch of trades to pick up Silent Hills 3, Origins, Shattered Memories, and For the Room. And then I also did a massive trade to pick up Rule of Rose. So I did a lot of trading last year, and I really just kind of traded away a lot of like the more popular Nintendo games, which to me was kind of odd that, the person that I was trading with wanted those games. But according to them, those sell a lot easier for them wherever they sell, whether it's eBay or Amazon or whatever. So they actually preferred these games when it came to trades. So I traded this one away. Glad to have this one back, even though I do have Super Mario All-Stars, which I'll show you in a second, but Super Mario All-Stars and Super Mario World. So it's kind of ironic that I picked both of these up. But yeah, a little redundancy here, but Super Mario All-Stars is a game that I traded away as well. Just picking up a bunch of games that I traded away, honestly, at the end of last year, to pick up some of the more rare stuff. So it's actually pretty cool to have some of these back in the collection. And yeah, so these were three that I pretty much picked up today. Was able to get them as part of the buy two, get one free. But we do have three more that I was able to snag. So next up is this copy of Earthworm Jim 2. A little bit of label damage on that, but again, I'm a little bit more lenient when it comes to these promos, man. So I took this one with the label damage. It sucks. I hate label damage, especially on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis cartridges. It just kills me. Really anything with a cartridge, I hate when there's label damage, but this one isn't as bad as the label damage that I got on my Street Fighter Alpha 4. So I guess I'll just have to live with it. It is what it is. But Earthworm Jim 2 is actually a really great game. Both Earthworm Jim games were great, really. Honestly, 1 and 2 were awesome. And I really like this cover art, man. This is everything about this label is just so 90s, from the colors to just the whole imagery. Earthworm Jim was the epitome of just like 1990s cartoons and video games. So this is like super nostalgic and definitely a cool one to have in the collection. And then they also had this copy of Def Jam Vendetta on the PlayStation 2. I actually had been trying to find a copy of this game for quite some time. I actually have Def Jam Icon, and I have Def Jam Fight for New York. I even have Def Jam Fight for New York Takeover in the PSP, but Vendetta was the one that was getting away from me. I had seen Def Jam Vendetta pop up on the website for the GameCube a couple of times and just never bit the bullet because there was no promo at the time. So this seemed like the perfect time to actually bite the bullet and pick up this copy. And it's actually in really good condition. It is complete. That manual is looking pretty crispy. I didn't check the disc on this. Ooh, that disc is a little scratched. I'm gonna have to test it out to see if it works. Thankfully, I still have my PS2 hooked up. I was playing a little PS2 the other day. So I will go ahead and test this one out, Def Jam Vendetta. And then last but not least, this last one was super ironic because I picked up the counterpart to this game on a buy two get one last year, towards the end of last year. But the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks on the DS, so they had this one there as well. And it's funny because I picked up Phantom Hourglass during the buy two get one to end the year last year. So here we are now, pretty much in the middle of spring, and I'm picking up Spirit Tracks. So this is actually really cool to find. Again, always feels better picking these up when you can get the pro member discount along with the buy two get one. So, and again, just like Def Jam Vendetta, this one is also complete with all the manuals and different things like that. So a bunch of testing that we'll have to do this afternoon, just to make sure all of these are working. But so far, they all look like they're in pretty good condition. I am not too mad at what I've been able to get with, this buy two get one. Honestly, it's been pretty good considering some of the other games that I got, including Street Fighter Alpha 2, Sonic 2 Advance, Kirby Air Ride, Shadow the Hedgehog, just to name a few. And it's not over, right? The week's not over. There's still deals to be there's still deals to be had if you look online. So trying to take advantage of as many of those deals as possible. And like once I kind of get through a lot of the retro stuff, I think what I'll probably do is on Saturday, the last day of the promo, is probably the day I'll spend trying to see if I can find any pre-owned PlayStation 5 and Switch games. I will pick up PS4 games if they're like indie titles. I'm not really looking for many AAA PS4 games, but I will go after PS5 pre-owned games, specifically if I can find Astrobot pre-owned. There's a couple of other PS5 games that I've got on my radar that I'd like to get. If I could get them during this buy two get one promo, that'd be great. Same thing with the Switch. There's some Switch games that I would like to add back to the collection as well. So I'll probably make Saturday my current gen day for pickups. But right now I'm just trying to milk all of the retro stuff that I don't currently have. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Let me know if you've been able to find anything during the promo. And let me know, did you order the Switch 2 today? I'm interested to know your thoughts. I'll catch you in the next video. It's the Y2K Collector. Take it easy.